My name's Jacqueline, I'm 19 years old. I care for my twin brother and my older brother who both have autism and a range of mental and physical health conditions, and also for my mum when she had breast cancer. And I'm a student, I'm in year 12 in high school. I started caring for my twin brother pretty much when we were really young because I naturally took on a caring role for him because we were together a lot of the time. I think for me growing up, it made me take on a lot of responsibility earlier in life than most of my friends. And it meant that I was often really focused on the well-being of my brothers. And that meant, there was a lot of time and a lot of stress in that sort of role. And it was hard for me to kind of develop my own identity outside of my caring role. And as we've all grown up a bit, it's been nice to explore who I am outside of my family and my own interests and the things that I'm passionate about. It definitely has its challenges. I think especially in my schooling and my education is where my caring roles had the biggest impact. I think it is quite hard to reach out for support as a young carer because it's not a widely recognised term. There's not sort of a defined action plan that schools and other institutions have when you go to them and you say, I'm a young carer and I need support. So I have struggled with support at schools over the years because young carer supports need to be ongoing. So I think that ongoing care and support is quite hard to come by, but reaching out has definitely made a big difference for me. Little Dreamers has been the biggest support of my caring role. Before I was involved with Little Dreamers, I didn't actually know what a young carer was. I hadn't heard that term, and it's been really impactful to have people who know what my experience has been like. So it's really nice to have an organisation like Little Dreamers be there for you, introduce you to other young carers, and sort of fill in the gaps of things that you missed while you were busy with your caring role. Other young carers don't really need an explanation for why you can't go for coffee anymore or why you weren't at school that day. They know that family stuff is a really legitimate and valid thing that you have to deal with as a young carer. The biggest lesson I've learned is that it's okay to slow down. So I think slowing down and making whatever decision you need to support your health or to help you manage your caring role on top of life in general is definitely worthwhile. We won't be the same sort of carer our whole lives. My caring role has definitely developed and changed as my family members have done different things and their circumstances have changed. So as we all sort of go our own way a bit more, it's important to know who you are apart from that role that you're so used to having. If you've just become a carer, the thing I would like to say to you most is that your experience is valid and it's legitimate, and the things you've gone through are challenging, and the things you will go through will continue to be challenging. But I know that young carers are really strong people, and I think young carers develop a really strong sense of community and belonging, and also a sense of purpose to help others. So if you've just become a young carer, know that it will be hard, but there is good support out there and it'll be worthwhile in the end.